Hey, I'm not on one tonight, but I'm gonna be posting some videos, just some thoughts the kind of shit I think about before I go to bed. Now I have several cocktails, as you can see. I'm no stranger to drinking. I'm no stranger to smoking weed. Because I do all that shit in the confines of my home. I don't drink and drive. I don't be smoking weed on the road or none of that damn shit. So I try to do, what keep me safe. But the last video, when I said I gave you some advice. Take what you want in life or accept what life has to offer you. That's some seriously good advice. I don't know if you see things the way I see it, but if you do, you have to understand what I mean when I talk about life. See, I don't mean when I talk about life, I don't mean life, breathing, that's not life. I mean, it is life, but it's not the life that I'm talking about. The kind of life I'm talking about is how you carry yourself. What you think of yourself, the way you show the pride you have in how you are. I mean, this stuff is what's really important. That's life. If you think of yourself a certain way, let's say you are a construction worker, and you think of yourself as a construction worker. I know when you're at work or whenever you're doing any construction, you probably feel great because you probably excel at your job. Me, my job is life, living life, and I want to excel at that. Now, if I had another income job, I am sure I would be like you, construction worker. I would identify with my job and I would do as much as I can to be good at it. But what I would also do, construction worker, that you don't do, is when I go off work, I would begin my second job, which is living my life. That's why when I was working all those goddamn years, working, actually being me, doing excellent work, I quit that shit because it was interfering with my main job. And my main job is to live my life. See, some of us take what we want in life. All throughout our life, we take. We're not takers. We're really givers. But what we want, we take. And then there's some of us that accept what life doles out to us. Now, me personally, I know a few people who won with what life doled out to them. Attorneys, property owners, I know them. I mean, they wasn't in the streets. They were able to do whatever they were able to do because they lived according to someone else's plan on surviving. They talked to people that helped them plan for their future, and these people told them this is a good path to take. Then these motherfuckers, this is their job, so evidently they know what they're talking about, or they wouldn't have a job. So you take their advice and fuck. I mean, not me, but they took, the people I'm talking about took the advice, and they're living good. Got, nice big houses, big cars, everything. Yeah, they did it. I also know some people who took what they wanted, and when they realized they had taken more than their share, we all thought it would be no extra to take if everybody took their share. Otherwise, if it's 10 of us and there's only so much to take, and we want to be fair, it should be 10 portions, 10 equal portions. Let's see, if it's 10 of us, each one of us want all 10 parts, and we want you to get 10 parts, and we want our other partner to get 10 parts. But now, if you don't get 10 parts, that's on you, because it's 10 parts there to get. That's how we think. So we end up getting maybe 1 or 2 parts. But you want to know what also happens? We create more parts. Because see, this is what living life and not letting life live you. Otherwise, it's only these 10 parts. And it's 10 motherfuckers. And one motherfucker realizing it's only 3 parts left, and there's 6 of us motherfuckers still left. See, that's when people with game, people in the streets, they go out of town. They go out of town and start kicking the dust, and since they got all this game from over here, when the parts come in the new town, they definitely being in the ones that's getting some of the first parts. That's how the shit go, because it's life. That's the real life. And it's really like that even if you have a job. Because if you have a job, there's a hierarchy, and there's a way to get to the hierarchy. And there's a way to get demoted. So all of the same shit I'm talking about as far as the streets in your life too. So you could try to separate this shit if you want to, or you could try to apply this shit to your life. Because goddamn, don't be fucking mad at me because I'm taking some of your motherfucking shit. See, you gotta understand, since 80% of people accept what life doles out to them, that's hella extra shit to take if you one of the motherfuckers who take what they want from life. Because life ain't gonna dole you out a fair portion. Life will dole you out some. For one of those 10 parts that my 10 friends want, if life got a hold of it, about 2 million dudes would be in that one little part. That's just how greedy we are. That's just how greedy you should be. And what's left over, let somebody else scrap for it. You are not being chicken shit. You're not being chicken shit. You're being the way you're supposed to be, because if you don't be like that, some other motherfucker's gonna be like that, and you're gonna be scrapping for it. That's all it is to it. 2 and 2 is 4 in this life. And you just gotta understand, it's not like I'm stealing your shit. I'm getting some of the money you should be getting. I'm getting some of the accolades you should be getting. I'm getting some of the bitches you should be getting. I'm getting some of everything each one of you motherfuckers, I get some of the shit you should be getting. Don't be mad at me. Check it out. It's out there for you. It's out there for you to have. I'm telling you, if you go ahead and take what's yours. Life is about taking shit. Life ain't about waiting in line to get something passed out to you. Life ain't about that shit. Now you could be like 80% of the motherfuckers in the world, and you could allow yourself to be like that. Especially if you one of the motherfuckers that like to dole some good shit out to. Maybe even went to college and all that shit, got you a little education, working for PG&E, up in the hierarchy, making 300, 400,000 a year and shit. You can take what life doles out. Shit. If you that motherfucker. For every one of them, there's about, actually, only one of us. Maybe two of us. I don't, maybe not. What I'm saying is shit. It doesn't matter what side of the fence you on. Because if you trying to have it, you gonna have it. If you a taker, you a taker. But let me tell you about a taker. Do you know the main reason I do the things that I do as far as what I'm doing with you is because I'm such a taker. And I'm done taking. I want to give. I'm giving now. This is called the generativity phase of life. And none of you young motherfuckers will ever experience it until you're 60 plus years old. When you've done a whole bunch of shit and you look back at your shit and you start thinking, damn man, that was the real dope shit I did, man. These dudes, and you want to share it. That's where I'm at. I want to share the shit. It's called a generativity phase. Look it up. I told you I'm an educator. Just because I'm relaxed and I got a little robe on and shit, don't mean that I'm not as serious as I am when I, have a shirt or whatever, t-shirt. I don't dress formally no more anyway, but, speaking of my robe, I've been had this robe for about 15 years, and this robe cost me $900, pure silk, Japanese silk. Oh, well, I ain't gonna stand up. But I'm saying, little Japanese shit. But it's a cold motherfucker. All the shit I buy costs a little money, so that because I ain't buying a whole bunch of shit. But when I buy something, you better believe I'm finna buy some real shit. Now, before I sign off, I want you all to know that I do shows every Sunday, every Thursday. My shows that I do on Sunday are the Ask Rosebud show, where you can call in. You don't have to be slick or none of that shit. You could be a regular Joe, wherever you work, however you work. It don't matter. You just want to kick it about some women and how to, perceive women and how you want them to perceive you. That's my Sunday show. 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But now, since a lot of you guys know I'm Rosebud motherfucking Billados, been out there in the streets having them hoes everywhere you look at white hoes cause it's goddamn Swiss cheese fucking with me. But what I'm saying is some motherfuckers want to fuck with that. That's my down and dirty one-on-one show. Don't be mad at me because I'm dope on both ends. I'm a big old square and I got hella game. That's just to your benefit. Check me out.